we are in location, in Lake Forest. It's part of South County of the OC. So here's my setup, or let me explain what's going on here. We've got this oversized truck. He bought it used. The customer had the front end repainted. They kind of blended through this door, but then they jacked up with the buffer, left a bunch of buffer tracks, pretty severe, on the B pillar right through here. They did not finish polishing out their sanding marks. On this rear fender flare, they had some really extreme buffer tracks. So as of right now, what I've done is I have used both a wool pad and a foam pad on this back part of the bed. I taped off that bed liner. Looks like you just got a brand new bed liner put in, so the tape tends to not want to stick, but I do tape that off for protection. So far I'm just starting in the back and I'm working my way forward. You'll notice that both door handles are taped off. I've got the rubber window gasket here taped off for protection, and I'm just working my way through. This truck represents unique challenges. We've got this like level 10 tread going on. Got these cool wheels. Let's see, what size are these? Wait for it. Okay, 20-inch wheels by 35-inch tires. Pretty big, beefy tires. So there's a lot of wheel well exposed. We're gonna have to deal with that. I've already cleaned as much as I could without getting crazy on excess of time. The knobby part, then I'm gonna come back through, clean the sidewall, then we can dress it. So everything's got to be in its proper stage. And I've got, it's in a, let's see, Joseph, say hi. Joseph reached out through my website. I think he found me originally on YouTube. Is that what it was?
Yeah, saw that on the truck.
He lives in, where is it, San Clemente?
Yes.
Which is way South County. So this is kind of actually halfway point between where I am and where he lives, which worked out ideal. So he wanted to come out. He wants to open up his own business. He's a junior in high school, correct?
Sure.
So a very motivated teenager, which from my experience is pretty rare these days. So he comes out and gets to learn basically whatever he wants. Obviously there's limitations. I'm not just going to turn the buffer over to him. That's a given. But so it's really just, hey, what do you want to learn? I just assign him different tasks, give him a little instruction, and then as he works, he asks questions as needed. And then inside I've got my wifey. Hey, honey.
Hi.
And what's your duty on this truck?
That's the interior.
The interior, because you're kind of the interior woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. How's the interior coming along?
It's good. It's taken a while.
Yeah. Well, you're very meticulous, which is a good thing. Thumbs up on that. So she's working on the inside, and that's something that you will have to learn. When you first start out, likely you're going to be starting out by yourself. So the order in which you break things down and do things is going to be a little different than when you have either one or two extra guys with you, and that's what you'll have to learn, but that's down the road. Normally I'm by myself. Occasionally I have my wife or one of my sons, but today I've actually got two people that I've got to keep busy so that we can be efficient and get this done in an efficient and timely manner. So let's see what else. I've used my, I don't know why, every time I want to say that word, tornado. So I've used this a little bit. I've got my VX5000 over there. I've got my compressor in the middle. I've got my detailing cart here for my buffer. I've got my rotary. I've got my DA. I've got my wool pad, my foam pad, my different types of polishes, my different types of pads, all my wool pads, different backing plates, my spur for the foam pad. I've got my tape for taping off the truck. This is where I put my spent tape as I use it, kind of like a little mini trash can, and this is my rag that I use to clean my buffer after I have used the pad washer. So that's just a little quick rundown as to our operation in this particular moment. Okay, Joseph, all right, so you've been working, I don't know, it's been 2-3 hours on this truck. So tell us a little bit about yourself. I've already told the audience that you're a junior. And how long ago did you decide that you thought you might want to do this as a business?
About a month or two ago, I decided that I like cars, I like clean cars, I don't mind hard work if it's something I enjoy doing. Never really minded detailing or helping out detail with some people like at car shows and stuff. So I just figured I'd give it a try, and I really like it so far.
Oh, very good. So was there any revealing moment like in this moment? I don't know, how have you like fully detailed, aside from your own car, if you have one? I don't even know if you do, but have you taken a car from, done the inside, outside, the full works as far as the detail goes?
Yeah, on a friend's car I had help with him. It's one of his trucks that he has a show truck, so I helped him with that
Okay.
years back, but that's before I was even into doing any of it. So really, not really, because I wasn't exactly interested in it at the time.
Yeah, I find most guys find this work is harder than they think it is. That's one of a big...
To me, it's not harder, it's just different.
Yeah, and if I put myself back in the day, a big part of what I wanted to know was just show me the right chemicals to use and show me the sequence in which you do things, because sequence is really important with detailing. For example, if I dress the wheel wells after I wax it, and now suddenly you've just speckled the whole side of the truck with dressing, now you got to redo your work. So everything's in the proper order of things. Today I had you use the clay bar. I think that was the first time you used the clay bar, right? Showed you a little trick that I use, a way to eliminate the lubricant but still be effective and not damage the car. Let's see what I have you do after that. I think you kind of detailed out the wheel well lips. Then you did some trim restoration. So you got to get your hands wet, so to speak, with some new products, so forth. Anything you want to add to, and you took it upon yourself to reach out to me, did you not? You found me on YouTube?
I actually paused your video and saw that you had a 714 number, and that's pretty close to my area, so I figured I'd just give you a call.
Yeah. Did you have to think about that for a week or two? And
no,
you
I just decided to do it.
Cool.
So I wrote the number down and called the next day.
See, I like that. You know, someone that takes action, comes up with a plan, goes with it. Who knows where you'll end up? Feel free to call and reach out, and you know, I'll help out in any way I can. So you're a good worker. You've got a great work ethic already. So mom, which is that her over there?
Yes, sir.
Yep. She did well in raising you. You're polite, well-spoken, which are all critical things with running a business. Is, you know, how to deal with customers and how to talk to them respectfully and with confidence. And confidence will come the more you learn. Anyhow, so any last parting words?
No, I think that's it. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, it worked out well. This is what I call a win-win. Joseph won. He gets to learn on-hands training. I win. I got some free labor in the moment. I'm going to send Joseph home with an Auto Fetish t-shirt. So it's all about the win. You know, I want him to win as much as I want to win. And that's what I try to do. And the customer actually wins too. Talk about a triple win, because now I can actually over-deliver to him because I had some additional help, which is where you came in. So we're all winning in this moment. Anyhow, thank you, Joseph. Okay, we are back for the big reveal. So, babe, how many hours did we spend on this, do you think? We got here about 9:45.
Probably a little over 4.
I don't even know what time it is. How's that? I don't even know what time it is. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Although we do have another appointment. So my wifey did the inside. Fabulous job, honey. I checked it out as I was doing the windows. And she does very meticulous work. She's a natural. Very detail-oriented woman. What we did is we cleaned out the center console, and I keep these Starbucks bags around, and I put everything into the little Starbucks bag, and that way we can completely detail this. Some of this miscellaneous stuff gets put back in, and then Johnny customer can now organize, and it's kind of a good way. And I clarify with the or get permission from the owner or the customer first and say, hey, this is what we'll do. Now he can take it, organize it himself, and put back whatever he wants, because there was an abundance How about this? There was excessive amount of just stuff. Okay, just stuff. So we needed to organize so we could clean and detail. We did some. I did 2 stages of polishing and wax. Detailed out the wheel wells, the wheels, the big beefy meaty tires. Did some black trim restoration on all the black trim pieces, front and back bumpers. So it's looking good. This is an 04, and had some paint work done on it. Like I said, I had to come in and fix the buffer tracks, the sanding marks that had been left over. So everything's been corrected. We are good to go.